Abra was strong in that third quarter. I'm going to add to that, they were super strong, like a superhero, because they were 12 for 17 in that quarter of shooting the basketball. That's 71%. And got to the line 12 times. That's why they were able to outscore, as you see now, Gensan 36-19. That was a super quarter for the Abra Weavers. And that's why, after the first half, kung saan dikit yung laro natin, lumamang na ng malaki itong Abra.
Elorde to Tucker Molina. Drex against Larry Rodriguez. Drex with a runner.
I love that move. And that's the most unstoppable shot in basketball. Thank you to the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for inventing that shot.
Tucker Molina launches the three, gets it to go.
This is an onslaught in the second half by the Weavers, and it seems like Gensan cannot find the answer.
Mark Cruz sa ilalim, no. Rebound to Versosa. Strong attack to the cup, fouled by Batino.
Strong foul too by Batino.
Foul number 30, the second personal first team foul. Hesed Gabo.
Balik si Hesed Gabo sa loob. For Mark Cruz. JM Versosa. Knocks down the first. See what Gensan can come up with here. Free throw is brought to you by Extreme. Ang subok at kompleto compliances brand ng Pilipinas.
They could start by defending without fouling, because obviously at this point they cannot trade baskets.
Nico Elorde may tangan ng bola, bigay kay Serrano. Batino nagawan sa bola, picked up by Versosa. Fontanilla.
Nice move.
Gabo launches the three. Yes. It's down to 13.
And there's the stop and the quick strike on the other end with the transition three. Excellent drive by Fontanilla. Beautiful extra pass by Marwin.
18 points now for Hesed Gabo. Tucker Molina on the move. Ball knocked away by Larry Rodriguez. Meron pang 10 segundo sa shot clock ng Abra.
This is a big possession for Abra. This was the beautiful transition play that was finished off by Gabo.
3-point shot is brought to by Extreme. Masubok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Serrano misses. Batino can't hit.
There's a stop once again.
Versosa running and scoring.
There's the timeout.
Gensan has pulled to within 11 with 7:34 remaining. The fast break of the game hatid sa inyo ng Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the Mpbl. Versosa tumapos. Gali sa pasa ni Gabo. We will be right back after this timeout. A fair matchup. Hesed Gabo obviously winning the matchup so far, but Mike Ayunayon and his team are up by 11 as Abra has flaunted its other weapons. DJ Fenner, Jake Figueroa, Encho Serrano. I mean, there are a lot of weapons there for Abra. 11 puntos ang lamang, agaw.
I was about to say, but a good run, obviously. The last 3 possessions by Gensan, not only offensively but defensively, they're going to review this if it's an unsportsmanlike foul.
I don't think so.
There was a white shirt in front.
There was a white shirt, but yung play on the ball, play for the ball, tingnan natin. And once again, you talk about Gensan and kung saan sila dadalhin ni Hesed Gabo. Because again, Hesed Gabo is leading this run right now.
Yeah.
Number 5, Dr. Molina is second.
And balik sa laro. Back to a strong 5 here for Coach Yong. I mean, a stronger 5 because it's 2 big men, Rex and Raven, and Fenner at the 3, Figueroa at the 2, and Hayunayan at the 1. Larry Rodriguez misses. Agawan sa rebound, ends up with Gabo. Plenty of time left here in this ball game. Versosa is fouled by Drex.
I love the fact, though, that they're not intimidated by the bigs of Abra, especially on that empty corners, when usually the tendency ng Abra, no, ang nare-rotate nila, another big from the weak side. Now Versosa, even though he took quite a foul, a hard foul earlier, late in the third quarter, continues to be aggressive of attacking the basket.
Yeah, he has not been daunted at all. That's a front line ng...
A rookie, right?
Yeah. First season in the league, sila ni Nelo Santos.
Right.
And
I remember a
2 for 2.
preseason game we covered. It was in Paco, Manila, of how we were impressed with J.M. Versosa in terms of his being, fearless and being relentless, just like this guy, who's been relentless, I feel like, since he was 7 years old.
Jake Figueroa. Mapipigilan mo ba yun?
Feeling ko, 8 years old pa lang tong si Figueroa. 150 na ang binabench press nito.
Hesed for 3, off the mark. Rebound, Gonzalez. Here comes Figueroa. Chooses to pull it back. Raven G with a runner. Love it. 9 points para dito kay Raven Gonzalez. Fontanilla. And Figueroa whistled for the foul. They talk about J.M. Versosa, by the way. Yung playing time nagka-open up dito. Ganda ng floater dito ni Raven Gonzalez. Our thoughts and prayers, by the way, to Adi Santos, whose mom died a couple of days ago. So that's why Adi is excused from the team right now. Behind the back, Larry Rodriguez. Kirama yung buong Mpbl family kay Adi Santos.
Yeah, malaking kawalan yan sa larong ito. The last game, he led the team in rebounding with 14 boards and was the highest plus-minus Gensan Warrior, plus 30.
Extreme ang subok at kompleto appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Figueroa to Raven. Back out to Ayon for 3. Nothing but net. Just so many weapons here for Abra. You think the offense was going nowhere here. Raven G got stalled. Nahanap na si Ayon. And look at the backspin on that shot from Ayon. Order restored for Abra. 14-point lead, 5:28 remaining. Back inside the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex here in Bulacan. (92-78). Dionisio sa ilalim against Figueroa. Ball knocked away. DJ Fenner to Ildefonso, who gets the layup to drop.
Showtime with the pass by DJ to Sean.
Versosa, back shot. Oh, wow. J.M. Versosa playing one of his best games here in the Mpbl.
And defending the best player for Abra in DJ Fenner.
Ayon. This is the Ildefonso pick. There's a switch. Mike for 3, short rebound. Raven, shovel pass. Ildefonso, the fake and the bucket. 10 points para kay Sean Ildefonso. The steal by Ion.
And that's a quiet 10 points. But certainly the last one, that's a specialty, finishing inside.
Ito yung mahirap pagkalaban mo, Abra eh. You know, they play so well late in games, and then every shot just demoralizing. Pero hindi ito eh, wala. Mpbl Sosa, walang pakialam. Tuloy-tuloy lang, 14 puntos na.
Pero pagod na rin siya, papasap siya after that rim run, and then the feed coming from Hesed.
Ion. Mike pulls up. Jumper doesn't work. Raven G with the rebound. Figueroa swings it over to Sean. 3:30 remaining. 5 on the shot clock. Ildefonso against Versosa. And Sean Ildefonso. 12 points in the ball game. Marvin Jonicio, ball knocked away. It will stay with Gensan.
Abra is just the type of team wherein defensively you would have to pick your poison. Here's the thing. Everybody has venoms.
Here's the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the Mpbl. Tapos, pipili ka na lang.
Problema, lahat kaya kang saktan eh.
Kaya, depende lang kung anong level ng sakit yung gusto mo.
Wala pa yung MVP. Injured pa.
Yeah.
Or road to recovery as reported by Mika. Expected to play in the next game.
Chris Porter at the line. MoneyPay is the digital wallet built for the community. Porter goes 2 for 2. 14-point lead. Fenner was hobbling as he went back to the bench. Kanina.
A lot of basketball time still for one last run if you're Gensan.
Ildefonso gets some space. No. Rebound. Jonicio.
There's the stop. Can they score?
Mark Cruz against 6'7" Raven Gonzalez. Unable to score. Figueroa leaves it to Raven with a reverse. Porter unable to hit. Rebound Figueroa. Figueroa on the drive. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the Mpbl. Marvin Jonicio will foul out of the ball game. (101 to 84). Can't believe we reached 100 in the first 2 games. Here.
Better believe it.
Kanina 100 din yung ang Ilagan.
I wouldn't be surprised if the third game reaches 102. I'm calling it now.
Timeout.
102 to 84.
It's early in the season, but we've seen so many things already.
I know.
Too much.
We have a timeout. Magbabalik kami. 18-point lead for Abra.
Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan.
Back inside the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex here in Bulacan.
The Gonzalez family.
Yeah.
14.
Mark Cruz, the turnaround shot. Yes. Fabro has been inserted to the game together with Lee.
Now here's the thing, they're going to review this, and if it's a successful challenge, you're not going to be happy if you're Coach Elvis, because Val Acuna was open in the corner. He was about to shoot the basketball. Could have trimmed the lead down potentially to 13 after they forced the steal of the inbound pass.
So they are reviewing this one. It's gonna be Abra ball, partner.
Okay. So they really stepped out of bounds.
Under 2 to 86. Oh, na-save pa to Wilkie Lee in the bucket. Heartbreaking for Gensan there. Val Acuna fires a three. Wilkie Lee with the rebound. Under 4 to 86. Abra, oh, down goes Versosa.
Sprained his ankle.
Twisted his ankle, and Johnny Defonso.
Well, you talk about an ankle breaker.
Literal.
Quite literal. Unfortunately, something we don't want to see, obviously. Players getting hurt. But by the phrase, that's exactly what happened.
Late in the game as well, with the outcome already settled.
There's a lot to take away if you're Gensan in this game, and we sort of have a glimpse of it during the halftime interview of team manager Merman Flores, that even though he said that even though they're 10-0, this is a big test for them. And I see his point, because even though Gensan coming into this game is 10-0 and Abra is 7-1, you would think that Abra would be quote-unquote the underdog, right?
Well,
but Abra, obviously the defending champions, has less games. Yes, they have a dent on their winning record, but at the same time, something we touched on in the pregame, half of the game of Gensan against below 500 teams, you could say that Binyan is the only team among the 10 really that's sort of like a real contender, right?
yeah.
That set the tone for them. First game, Binyan won by 4. Next, Mindoro won by 17. Marikina won by 17. Iloilo below 500, 120 to 68. Valenzuela, that was a close one. It was a greedy fourth quarter. 1 by 4. Bacolod, another below 500 team. Okay, Ilagan was an impressive win because Ilagan at that point only 1 or 2 losses.
Yeah.
And then Negros, a below 500 team. The impressive win against Pasay was next one. We're in Gabo. Had a
26.
double-double, 26 and 11. And then the last one against Cebu. So 5 teams over 500, 5 teams below 500.
Pero,
But no team really. The Quezons, not there.
Yun nga eh, no? Kasi
The
parang-
Caloocan, obviously.
Yeah, parang ni-remind ng Abra that there are levels to this right now, no? Yung tiers in the league with the top teams, and then, you know, teams that are starting to knock on the door among
Right.
the elite. But Abra is there. It's the standard.
Correct. I think Abra and San Juan is the standard because obviously San Juan was the one who put a dent on that loss record. You talked about reminders. I think this is 2 reminders. Number 1, I think it's good for Gensan, aside from the things we mentioned, to look at the mirror. It's perfect timing to me as well because it happens in the free agency window trade.
Yeah, yep.
That's the thing here. Now you could assess your team and look at the things you can work on because you went up against the standard team already in Abra.
And where you are.
And where you are. And big picture, it could work out for you pagdating sa playoffs, whoever the addition or subtraction is in your team. But nonetheless, this is also a reminder on the other end of Abra of who they are as well. They are still the king of the north, the king of the league.
Yes. Until someone says otherwise.
Correct.
Until someone proves it on the court otherwise. And the Abra Solid North Weavers ending this amazing 10-game winning run by the Gensan Warriors. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the Mpbl. And Jake Figueroa, ever since he started suiting up for Abra, has just been incredible for them. And what an addition to this lineup. Itong si Jake Figueroa.
Well, we always talk about the biggest fish, but with Abra's case, they got a big bulldog in Jake Figueroa coming from the UAAP with the NU program and the KBL stint. And how about the impact he has made? I believe this is his 4th, maybe the 3rd BPG since he came. And this is the biggest one by far, obviously against the 10-0 Gensan, now 10-1.
Let's turn you over to Mika Abisamis.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, Jake. No? Tama nga sila, 3rd best player. Honors mo to, pero biggest one so far. You put an end to the winning streak of the Gensan Warriors and you had 19 points.
Yun lang, una-una syempre nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord kasi yun nga, binigay niya yung panalong to sa amin. And syempre, yun naman yung inensayo namin eh. Nung second half kasi nung first half parang struggle pa kami. So, yun, binawi namin na nagre-group kami, nireview namin yung sarili namin, especially yung team. Yun lang, nakabawi kami ng second half.
Jake, marami pa kayong pagdadaanan, no? As a team, lalo na marami kayong target sa likod nyo. Gaano ka nakakomportable kasama ang Solid North Weavers?
Siyempre masaya. Pero personally hindi pa komportable dahil nga bago pa marami pang adjustment na nangyayari, ginagawa ko. So ayun, pero sobrang ano naman sa akin ng mga teammates ko, especially management, si Kong, mga coaches, ano nila ako, winelcome nila ako na maayos, kaya sobrang saya ko sa kanila.